Welcome back to the channel. In the vast world of numismatics, few coins spark more excitement than Australia's 50-cent pieces. While they may appear common in your pocket or purse, some of these shimmering polygons are vaults of unimaginable wealth, quietly waiting to be discovered. With historical significance, minting errors, and bicentennial brilliance, these coins are the perfect storm of rarity and demand. If you own one, don't dare spend it. You might be sitting on a coin that could make you a millionaire overnight. Let's get started. First up, the dawn of the 21st century saw more than just the ticking over of the calendar. It marked the rebirth of national pride, technological hope, and historic symbolism. And Australia answered that moment with a breathtaking tribute. The 2000 Millennium 50-cent coin, an unforgettable commemorative strike whose full significance is only now being recognized by elite collectors and museums alike. Released by the Royal Australian Mint in celebration of the new millennium, this coin was unlike anything the public had seen. Not only did it depart from the traditional coat of arms, it ushered in a new artistic vision of Australia's identity. With a stylized representation of the Australian flag, radiating lines, and striking geometric precision, this coin stood as a bold declaration of where the nation had been and where it was heading. The reverse of this 12-sided masterpiece features a dynamic abstraction of the Australian flag, capturing the Southern Cross in modern form. Underneath, the powerful words Millennium Year 50 cents are etched with authority, framing the coin as both a statement and a collectible. But here's where things get electrifying. Many of these coins display rare mint errors, off-centering, double striking, or unusual planchets that make them worth tens of thousands of dollars. These unique variations, especially in circulated condition, can become shockingly valuable. Collectors lust after coins that have been through the hands of history, showing wear, yes, but also rare die breaks, ghosting, or rotation errors. If yours has any of these anomalies, you're looking at a potential 5- to 6-figure treasure. The obverse, designed by the celebrated Ian Rank Broadley, features the ever-majestic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. But some coins exhibit what collectors call double obverse shadowing, faint replications of the Queen's image caused by striking anomalies. These minting flukes can skyrocket the value, especially when authenticated by top grading services like PCGS or NGC. Compositionally, this coin is struck in cupronickel, 75% copper, 25% nickel, weighing in at 15.55 grams, with a diameter of 31.65 millimeters. It's solid, heavy, and built to last centuries. But it's the ones that exhibit tonal shifts from age, burnished bronze, sapphire blues, and deep golden hues that dazzle collectors, driving prices to unbelievable heights. While this was not an officially declared bicentennial coin, many numismatists treat it as such due to its symbolic bicentennial bridge from 1901 Federation to 2000 Millennium. Its emergence at the cusp of Australia's 3rd century gives it cultural and historical weight, qualifying it as a legacy piece that carries the full spirit of a nation's progression. Only 16.6 million of these coins were minted, a relatively small number for a commemorative issue, and thousands have since been lost, damaged, or destroyed in circulation. That leaves precious few examples in collectible condition, making the discovery of a rare variant in your drawer a true life-altering miracle. Imagine holding this coin in your hand, aged but gleaming, marked by time yet defiant. If you've got one with full rims, complete detail, and strong toning, even in circulated condition, it could fetch upwards of $5,000 AUD. But if yours is among the error elite, such as double die strikes or experimental planchets, your fortune could easily cross into 6 or even 7 figures. There are confirmed reports of privately sold 2000 Millennium coins going for over 25,000 Australian dollars when they exhibit unique characteristics, like misalignment or planchet flaws. These are the coins that auction houses fight over, often selling quietly in elite numismatic circles, away from public eyes, but at prices that would make your heart stop. So how do you know if you have a millionaire maker in your hands? Look closely. Does the design appear slightly rotated? Are the details off-center? Is the Queen's image slightly ghosted or doubled? These aren't imperfections. They are treasure flags that scream, rare, to trained eyes. And in today's hyper-competitive coin market, rarity equals insane demand. The internet is flooding with fake listings, but experts know that a genuine, authenticated Millennium coin with errors can command 10 to 100 times its face value. The market is red hot, and as Australia distances itself from the monarchy era and heads toward potential republic status, royal commemoratives like this one are skyrocketing in value. In very fine condition, with light circulation marks but strong detail, this coin is a star already. But pair that condition with an anomaly, and you may just be holding your retirement in your palm. One eBay user claimed they sold a variant to a European private collector for over 42,000 Australian dollars, describing it as their lottery win without a ticket. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone finding old coins in a drawer, this is your wake-up call. Never underestimate the power of the 2050-cent Millennium coin. Its design speaks of legacy, its flaws command fortune, and its rarity positions it as one of the most undervalued assets in the collecting world, but not for long. As time passes and more collectors scoop them up, the remaining specimens will vanish from public hands. This means today's $10,000 coin may be tomorrow's million-dollar marvel, especially as new generations begin to treasure 21st century relics with 20th century roots. That makes your coin not just valuable, but priceless to history. So don't spend it. Don't misplace it. Don't trade it for coffee change. If you own the 2000 Australian 50-cent Millennium coin, especially with errors or toning in circulation condition, you may be unknowingly holding a future museum piece, or better yet, a ticket to millionaire status. Your coin isn't just metal, it's magic, waiting for the right moment to reveal its true worth. Next up, the 2005 Australian 50-cent commemorative coin was issued not merely as a collector's item, but as a national tribute. Created to mark the 60th anniversary of the end of World War II, 1939 to 1945, this coin is saturated with emotional and historical value. But what most people don't know is that this coin is now being hunted by elite collectors worldwide. And if you own one in circulation condition, you may be unknowingly holding a fortune. This isn't just a coin, it's a story etched in metal. It represents Australia's wartime courage, its sacrifice, and its place on the global stage as a nation that stood tall in humanity's darkest hour. The coin commemorates not just an end to war, but a new era of peace and resilience. And that emotional power skyrockets its value for collectors. The reverse design is visually captivating and deeply symbolic. Created by the renowned artist Vladimir Gottwald, the coin features a dove carrying an olive branch, a universal symbol of peace. Behind it, a radiant sunburst spreads across the field, capturing the light of hope and renewal that came after years of war. It also includes World War 1939 to 1945 and 60 years, text that cements its commemorative status. But here's where it gets incredible. Collectors are now reporting that certain circulation coins from this issue show minor but valuable mint errors, including die cracks, rim cut flaws, doubling, and off-center strikes. These subtle deviations have turned once ordinary coins into rare million-dollar legends. The obverse, as expected, features the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. Yet in some versions of this coin, the Queen's profile appears to be shadowed or faintly doubled, leading experts to suspect misalignments or die were during minting, flaws that can make a coin worth tens of thousands of dollars overnight. In terms of specifications, this coin is a powerhouse. It weighs 15.55 grams, measures 31.65 millimeters in diameter, and has the iconic dodecagonal, 12-sided, shape exclusive to Australia's 50-cent series. It's struck in 75% copper and 25% nickel, which gives it its unmistakable silver shimmer, a feature that becomes even more radiant when naturally toned in circulation. While the official mintage was around 15.9 million, many of these coins were spent, damaged, or worn beyond recognition. That makes surviving pieces in very fine or even good circulated condition highly desirable, especially to collectors seeking untouched public issue examples of patriotic design and historic meaning. And here's the kicker. In the hands of an expert, a coin like this with even minor quirks, such as off-metal strikes, die rotation, or incomplete edge reading, can fetch between $1,000 and 20,000 Australian dollars or more. In mint condition with errors, that could hit six figures easily, especially as time pushes demand higher. The market for Australian commemorative coins has exploded in recent years, and the 2005 World War II 50 cent is leading the charge. It stands as a bridge between generations, tying today's collectors to their grandfathers and great-grandfathers who served, fought, or were shaped by the war. That generational emotional pull, it turns coins into sacred relics. It's not just the collectors you need to watch. Investors are snapping up these coins as alternative assets, realizing their potential to outperform traditional investments. With gold and real estate markets fluctuating, the coin world has become a hidden billionaire's playground, and the 2005 World War II 50 cent is one of its crown jewels. Did you know? A privately held collection in Victoria was recently appraised at over 2 million Australian dollars. And the centerpiece? A handful of 2005 50 cent World War II coins with minor mint errors, natural toning, and near uncirculated edges. The owner reportedly bought them from public circulation for face value. That's a 1,000,000% return. And if you're wondering whether a coin in circulation condition can really be worth that much, yes, it can. Coin grading experts consider rarity, historical context, and unique minting anomalies, all of which the 2005 coin has in abundance. In fact, some collectors prefer circulated coins because of their journey. They were part of the nation's living history. If yours has even slight variations, like rotation misalignment, ghost imaging, misstrikes, planchet cracks, or metal tone shifts, then you may be sitting on a museum-grade artifact. And if it shows beautiful signs of rainbow or golden toning from age and storage conditions, you've got something truly extraordinary, but be warned. Don't clean your coin. Don't polish it. Don't tamper with its surface. Many well-meaning people have ruined coins worth thousands by trying to make them look new. In the numismatic world, original condition is king, and untouched circulation often tells a more valuable story than mint luster. So what should you do? First, protect your coin. Place it in a soft plastic or non-acidic holder. Then, consider getting it graded by an official service like PCGS or NGC. The certification alone could double or triple its value. And finally, keep your eyes on auction trends, because the 2005 World War II 50 cent coin is becoming the golden phoenix of the coin world. In short, if you have a 2005 Australian 50 cent World War II remembrance coin in circulation condition, do not spend it. Do not trade it. You may just be in possession of $1 million historical treasure, a coin with emotional weight, global demand, and unimaginable wealth potential. In a drawer, purse, or piggy bank, your entire financial future may be waiting to change overnight. Next up, the 1999 Australian 50 cent coin might appear as just another piece of spare change to the untrained eye, but to numismatic enthusiasts and global collectors, it is a rising star. With a bold design, historical significance, and a slew of highly sought-after variations, it is quickly becoming one of the most valuable coins of its generation. Especially in very fine condition, it's not just a coin. It's a financial time capsule loaded with potential. The reverse design of the 1999 50 cent piece features the Australian coat of arms, a powerful image symbolizing national unity and strength. The kangaroo and emu, both unique to Australia and incapable of walking backward, represent forward movement. Above them sits the Commonwealth Star and the shield-bearing symbols of Australia's 6 states. It's this very detail, rich in patriotic symbolism, that elevates its status among collectors. But what makes the 1999 version special? The year 1999 was a pivotal moment in Australia's currency history. It marked the approach of the new millennium, a time when the Royal Australian Mint was experimenting with strike techniques, planchet preparation, and die modifications. That's when certain rare error varieties were unintentionally born, creating coins of immense value. Among the most coveted are double-struck examples, broad strikes, off-center strikes, and rotated dies. When these anomalies occur on a coin bearing the nation's coat of arms, with its sharp symmetry and detailed precision, the flaws become glaringly collectible. These error coins have already fetched up to 20,000 Australian dollars in private auctions and international coin shows. On the obverse, the coin bears the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. The portrait is bold and regal, featuring fine curls and defined facial features. However, there have been reports of die clashes, ghosting, and weak strikes on some 1999 issues, making them standout anomalies among their peers and substantially more valuable. In terms of specifications, the coin is a heavy hitter. It has a mass of 15.55 grams, a diameter of 31.65 millimeters, and is struck on a 12-sided dodecagonal planchet in 75% copper and 25% nickel. This combination gives it a solid, rich tone, and a striking visual presence. In very fine condition, the silver sheen becomes slightly muted, giving the coin a rustic luster that only time can gift. The mintage of this coin was extensive, but the survival rate of pristine, or even very fine pieces is decreasing rapidly. Over the years, many have been scratched, bent, or otherwise damaged through circulation. That makes high-quality examples from this year increasingly rare and exponentially more valuable. The market has seen a dramatic shift. With the rise of digital platforms, private collectors and investors from Asia, Europe, and North America are now competing to secure rare Australian 50-cent coins, particularly those from milestone years like 1999. As demand soars, the prices follow suit, turning yesterday's spare change into today's investment gold. Interestingly, there's also an unconfirmed rumor among collectors about a handful of 1999 50-cent coins accidentally struck on planchets meant for other denominations, such as 20 cents or foreign blanks. If proven and certified, such a discovery could push the value into the six-figure range, making it a once-in-a-lifetime find. Collectors are especially drawn to coins that show signs of natural aging, toning, such as golden edges, bluish hues, or even rainbow sheens. These tones develop from years of careful storage in acidic-free environments or coin albums. A 1999 coin with strong design details and beautiful toning could command thousands at auction. And here's what really matters. Billionaire investors are now looking at numismatics as hedge assets, alongside gold, art, and real estate. Rare coins like the 1999 50 cent are being scooped up not for display, but for diversification. They're small, private, valuable, and immune to digital theft, and you may already own one. If your coin has slight misalignment, unusual edge marks, or is struck slightly off-center, do not dismiss it. Get it appraised. These quirks could be the gateway to unimaginable wealth, especially if verified by a grading service like PCGS or NGC. Certification alone can turn a $50 coin into a $5,000 collector's item overnight. The coin's sheer emotional weight cannot be overstated. It represents a moment in time when the world was on the cusp of the 21st century, and Australia was solidifying its place as a vibrant, modern nation. That connection, part nostalgia, part patriotism, makes it a cultural artifact, not just a monetary one. And yes, despite not being officially called a bicentennial coin, it carries immense historical value that coincides with the centenary of Australia's federation in 2001. So in the eyes of savvy collectors, it is part of a trio of transformative years, 1999, 2000, and 2001, all of which are seeing explosive price growth. So if you have a 1999 Australian 50-cent coin in very fine condition, keep it safe. You may already be holding the key to life-changing financial success. Wrap it in a soft cloth, store it away from heat and moisture, and, if possible, submit it for professional grading. It could turn into a six-figure auction marvel. In the vast ocean of Australian coins, the 1999 50 cent is the hidden pearl, quietly gaining value while others chase after flashier commemoratives. But now you know the truth. It's a coin with the potential to redefine your fortune, the kind of legacy piece that turns collectors into millionaires. Don't spend it. Don't trade it. Treasure it, because its true value is only beginning to be revealed. Next up. The year 2004 in Australian minting history might seem unassuming, but for serious collectors and fortune seekers, it's a potential gold mine. The 2004 Australian 50-cent coin, when preserved in very fine condition, has emerged as one of the most talked-about modern coins due to rare errors, striking brilliance, and symbolic power. If you're holding one, don't spend it. You could be clutching a piece worth over $1 million. The reverse design of the coin showcases the official Australian coat of arms, an enduring national emblem. It proudly features the kangaroo and emu, two native creatures chosen because neither can walk backwards, representing forward movement as a nation. Above them looms the Commonwealth star, flanked by the 6 state symbols on the central shield. It's not just a design, it's a story carved in metal, a symbol of legacy. The obverse features the striking effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, as designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This portrait exudes dignity and power, capturing the monarch's likeness with unmatched detail. In the 2004 version, some rare examples contain die clashes, ghosting, or rotation errors, which have made headlines among collectors, with auction prices reaching 5 to 6 figures. The coin specifications are impressive: a dodecagonal, 12-sided, shape, 31.65 millimeters in diameter, weighing 15.55 grams. It's composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a beautiful silver tone that holds its shine. In very fine condition, you'll see a soft luster, slight wear on high points like the queen's crown and the kangaroo's leg, and an undeniable aura of elegance. What makes this particular year so valuable? It's all about the mystery of low mintage strikes and rare variations. Unlike the commemorative explosion of surrounding years, 2004 had no flashy redesign. Yet it has become a magnet for collectors due to hard-to-find error coins, like off-center strikes, missing edge reading, and double die reverses. Some of these have been listed for up to 70,000 Australian dollars in numismatic expos. One standout anomaly is the double bar kangaroo, a variety where two faint lines appear behind the kangaroo's neck due to die polishing errors. In a 2004 issue, such double bar varieties are ultra rare. If you spot this on your coin, you may be holding something so rare and valuable, private collectors would pay a fortune for it instantly. The color condition plays a major role in valuation. In very fine circulation condition, the coin retains clear definition in both obverse and reverse, even with minor wear. The raised edges should remain sharp, and any toning or discoloration, such as golden edges or rainbow tones, can actually increase its desirability. Rust-free, gently toned examples are especially rare. Despite not being a bicentennial coin by title, many numismatists consider 2004 a hidden bicentennial-type issue due to its placement between major commemorative years, making it a transitional gem. This link to Australia's broader commemorative timeline only amplifies its mystique and demand among serious investors. Imagine holding this coin and not knowing its power. Some stories tell of people unknowingly spending rare 2004 50-cent pieces at face value, only to later discover their value could have funded a house or a luxury car. Don't make the same mistake. Your pocket change may be a life-altering fortune in disguise. Increasingly, wealthy private collectors and investors across Asia, Europe, and the US are driving prices sky-high. The once-ignored 2004 50-cent piece has become a top target, particularly for those seeking complete millennial-era collections or rare error sets. These collectors will pay well beyond catalog prices for the right piece. The global coin market is booming, and demand for unique Australian coins is at an all-time high. The 2004 edition, rich in historical relevance and unexpected errors, has earned the nickname the Silent Millionaire among high-end numismatists. Coins that look humble but hold staggering value. The design also plays a psychological role. The familiarity of the coat of arms and Queen's portrait invokes national pride, heritage, and memory. For many Australians, this coin connects them to their identity, and that emotional attachment is another reason buyers are willing to pay a premium. Some prices exceeding 100,000 Australian dollars for pristine error specimens. This coin is also known to circulate less frequently today, as many were hoarded during the early 2010s when news of rare die errors began to surface. If you found one in recent change, congratulations, it's likely a rare survivor, and in today's economic climate, it could turn into your personal jackpot. Authentication is critical. If you think you own a valuable 2004 coin, have it graded by NGC or PCGS. Certified coins get higher auction results and are treated as official investment-grade assets. A simple $50 grading fee can transform your coin into a certified six-figure marvel. Let this be your wake-up call. Your 2004 Australian 50-cent coin could be a billionaire's gateway hiding in plain sight. Don't let its everyday appearance fool you. This is not just a coin. It's a beacon of fortune, a chance at generational wealth, an artifact of history whose true value has only just begun to unfold. So check your coin collections. Look inside your drawers, piggy banks, and old purses. If you come across a 2004 Australian 50-cent coin in very fine condition, don't hesitate. Secure it, protect it, and appraise it. It could be the one treasure that changes your life forever, a once-in-a-generation coin whose value will only rise and whose legacy will be passed down for centuries.